this is what we want you to consider. It's the clarity of your desire without the justification of why you want it that you're looking for. And so this is a statement that we would like to leave you with. We've said this so many times to you before, and now we're going to say it to you in a clearer, cleaner, more precise way. We've been talking about the path of least resistance, 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 the path of least resistance. Your inner being knows what you want, and your inner being also knows where your points of resistance are. And your inner being knows how to call you from where you are to where you want to be. And never does your inner being say, well, if you didn't have all that resistance in the way, you would already be over here. Because your inner being knows that always there are going to be those things that are in your way. And because your inner being has none of them, and they're not in the way of your inner being, when they are in the way of you, you can feel the uncomfortableness of it. And so this is the process. Just point with comfort, point with delight, point with ease, point at what you want, not with, I gotta make it happen, not with a goal timeline, not with a project, not with a explaining it to anyone else, just statements of what you want, statements of what you want, statements of what you want, with an attitude of, I don't have to explain anything to anybody. And even if I did, they wouldn't really understand. I don't have to get anybody to agree with this. I don't have to get anybody lined up. I don't have to milk my mother for money. I don't have to milk the government for money. I don't have to milk anything for money. I have a direct relationship with abundance. My inner being has already charted the course. My inner being has already gathered the cooperative components, and my inner being will guide me. I just have to stay as light and free flowing about it as I can. You want to be as specific as you can be and still feel good. So you tell us which feels better. Having more money seems like a really good idea. I like the idea of having more money. I know people that have or seem to have plenty of money. Having more money seems like freedom. Freedom is really a good feeling. I really like feeling free. I like choices. I like waking up and thinking, what do I want to do today? And as the idea occurs, I think, yeah, I think I'll go do that. I like the feeling of being able to be where I want to be and do what I want to do and eat where I want to eat and shop where I want to shop and be with who I want to be with and live where I want to live and see the parts of the world that I want to see and travel the way I want to travel and just move about the way I want to move about and dress the way I want to dress and eat the way I want to eat and buy jewelry the way I want to buy jewelry and pick out the furniture that I really like. And that rug was so gorgeous, and I want to get the rug that I want to get because it's the rug that looks best in the room, not because it's the cheapest room, but it's the rug that looks the best in the room. I love prosperity. I love the freedom. I love the freedom that money gives. I love this earth that I live on. I love all the possibilities of all of the choices. I love what people have created. I love opening my options. I love savoring. I love fine wine. I like good liquor. I like really good dinners. I like being in wonderful places. I like going to wonderful places. I like being where it's cool when it's hot, and I like being where it's warm when it's cold, and I like moving about, and I like my choices to be mine, and I want to teach that to my children, and I wish this for everyone. The more specific we got, the more it rang some of your bells. The more specific we got, the more it irritated those of you that weren't quite. But your inner being, never mind what we're doing up here with you, your inner being knows where you are. And your inner being is not going to call you past your ability to let it in. So you want to be as specific as you can be and still feel good.